Alright, this is part 2. I'm going to go ahead and lay some dye on here. This is the heart that I was talking about earlier. I have some dye that I have mixed up from my escapades over at a school, helping them with tie-dye day. I have pink, I have purple, orange. I just kind of combined hot pink and this yellow. I have a turquoise. God, wow. And I think this is black, but I'm not going to use it. This was already up here. In addition, I have a gallon Ziploc bag. I use this one just because it's easier for my kids to use. You know, they don't have to pinch it all together, and it keeps it pretty sealed. You can go as hardcore as you want with that. So pretty much this is my heart as designed before. So everything from here to here is going to be my heart. So I'm going to actually take it, and then I'm going to try to go a little bit past it because I like that effect. And I'll start there. I like to start in my more sensitive areas. This pink doesn't look very concentrated. It's pretty light. I kind of want to go get some more hot pink and add it to that, but I'll do that in a little bit. So I just pretty much go to that, and I know that this is my heart, and therefore, bam. And after that, I usually throw like, we do one or two ways. A light color on the outside. So the cool thing about these light colors, yellow is pretty cool because it literally makes a whole bunch of other colors. And I'll just throw it. I'm gonna move my bag because it kind of sprayed onto it a little bit. Now I'm dealing with probably like a half thick fabric, so you think about it like kind of like a sponge. It's gonna absorb as much liquid as it can until it reaches its maximum fill. On the other side, if you only put a little bit, you'll have a lot of white space in there. I like to take pink and put it, or whatever I'm putting in the front. If I put blue, I like to throw it, tie it into the back, and onto the edges too. That way, it kind of like revisits the you know, the end result. This is a, you can see by that, that's my collar, which means this is probably the base. If I hit the collar a little bit, just kind of throw it in there a little bit, do a little bit of overlay. And what other colors do I want? I'm gonna put some blue in there. Some overlay over here too. Collar. That should give us pretty much the whole rainbow, I think. Minus purple. Oh, there's a little purple. On the opposite side, I hit it again with a little pink here. A little bit more. I wasn't planning to go that far, but hit it with some yellow again right on this side. Some yellow right here. I didn't even use any purple. We'll put some purple down here over the pink. I'll put some purple over this blue, and I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna finish off with blue right here. Now when I'm mixing these dyes, I try to make them a little bit more concentrated than suggested. Whatever they put on there. My pink doesn't seem like it's as dark. Actually, it looks pretty good right here. I'll put a little bit more. From here, I let it kind of drip a little bit. And you have your dyed shirt. This should come out pretty good. I'll take it. I will put it in my Ziploc bag. I'll rinse off the edge after I zip this thing back up. I'll rinse off the outside of my bag, and it should be fairly safe. Now whenever I store this, because it's going to have excess dye, it's all going to kind of, the colors I want to preserve will probably be like the yellow, which might not happen, and definitely the heart. So I'm going to keep the heart slightly elevated, so any runoff kind of go towards the rest of the shirt. My focal point, I'm going to keep it slightly elevated to kind of preserve that. Other than that, I wait for 24 hours, put it out in the sun. That'll help it set. Then when I go to rinse it, I'm going to rinse the shirt with all the ties on. Then I'll remove the ties after the water is rinsing fairly clean. It's never going to be completely clean. And I'll cut the ties and I'll rinse it again, and then I'll throw it in the wash by itself or with the other tie-dye items. So yeah, cool. Would you ever kiss? I usually just throw it on speed wash. Awesome. I got this baby. Throw it in here. There's the end result. Let's put this thing over. Cool. Awesome. Well, that's the end of it. This is very similar. I did a similar start as I did with the heart. Folded it in half. And then I just kind of drew out parts I wanted to fold. I tried to make his mouth zigzaggy. Which kind of came out. It looked kind of creepy. I like it. It's going to my nephew. And yeah, thanks for watching.